Morning.
Morning, KJ.
You planning to sell gold again?
Yeah, I have sell here that's in profits. These have not activated, but
Yeah.
I'm using the same numbers as like I posted earlier this week in the group. The one that did not activate.
I'm still in the cell you posted. I entered about 1797 or something. Yeah. So this is it's running good.
Yeah. So let me see here. So daily. Yeah. So this one here hit all three people.
Yeah, I'm still in that one. I only took one position, small lot.
Okay, yeah, you can keep it open then. But this one up here, this one never activated. So that one I still have open here.
Okay, yeah. I took that one, so it went to stop loss.
Oh, yours activated?
I didn't.
Maybe you took it late.
Yeah, I opened that market. I didn't notice it was buy stop or sell stop.
Oh yeah, always look at these number right here.
Yeah. I learned that.
Yeah, if I say market, then I'm opening at market. But if I'm saying selling at, then that's where I'm selling.
All right. Yeah.
Like here, I said at market, so I'll let you know. Yeah, that would have saved you some headache.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I mean, the win I have now is covering the loss and more. So that's no problem.
Yeah.
What's up, John?
Hey, Igna, what's going on?
Getting smacked. That's what's going on. I was yesterday. I was $1,000 away from completing phase 1 of my challenge.
So, but you're still good, right?
Now, yeah, but I'm in $5,000 drawdown.
And you're allowed 10?
Yes.
10 on daily. So you have the $200,000 account?
Yes.
Okay, that's good then. At least I feel like 50%.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I mean, I have a feeling it's going to go down, but you know, I can't play on feelings.
Yeah.
Nope.
And were you saying that they have a $300,000 account?
They do, yeah.
Where do you find that? It's my Forex funds, right?
Yeah.
My Forex.
They have 100. Well, they have it starting from 10,000. I did the 200 because I just didn't want to spend $1,500.
So is the evaluation one?
It's the evaluation one, yeah.
Let me see. So evaluation, I only see up to 200,000.
Scroll down. I think it's. I saw the 300 as well.
Oh, maybe they took it out because it's not there. Because I was looking and there's rapid. No, yeah, and accelerated and evaluation, but yeah, 200,000 is the highest right now. Which is not bad actually. It's cheaper than FTMO. I might jump in just to do it.
I've been struggling a little bit with the FTMO account the last week. I play around 200k, 1k up, 1k down. The week before was easier, but this week I think I wanted too much, so I'm not doing the right thing. So I'm struggling a little bit, but.
Which phase are you on?
No, I have the funded account.
Oh, you're already in there. Okay.
Yeah, so I had
oh,
the
that's
first.
Right. That's right. You were showing that last week. Yeah.
I got the money on my account today, so that was fun. But
you got paid, right? Like 5K.
Yeah. So
that's
I got them today. Yeah. That's 2 weeks because they pay out bi-weekly now.
They let you combine accounts, right?
Yeah, you can have a 400k account. If you have 200, you can merge them.
I mean, yeah. Later on, you can always pay for another one, and they refunded your fee probably.
What do you say? Refund the fee?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also got the fee. I got it back the same day. I
passed it.
Yeah, no. When the payout was going to happen, they just refunded my card. So that was really quickly.
How long did it take you to get paid?
The FTMO paid the invoice the same day the profit split was. Actually, the day after the profit split day. But there was some problems when transferring to my bank because my bank declined it because they were afraid of scams and everything. So they didn't know what it was, so they just didn't accept it. So it went maybe 1 week longer than it should. But I talked to the bank and sent them the contract with FTMO and everything, and then it was fine after that.
Okay.
But they are very eager to pay out quickly because that's given them good reviews and good from people all around, and I think that's very important for prop firms to have good reviews.
Yeah, I'm trying MFF right now. I heard MFF is good. I'm trying them right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about joining the 201.
Well, hopefully I can stay in it. I'm gonna be pissed if I lost $1,000 for no reason. First, because I didn't want to wait to get into a trade.
And yeah,
you gotta go easy. That's the whole thing, I think. Just
I've been going easy. I've been going easy playing 0.02, 0.03, 0.05 maximum. But I
$200,000 account. That's pretty good.
I've been trading 11 days or 12 days, and I would have beat it yesterday had I not made that mistake.
Yeah.
But now I have to. Well, I don't know what's going to happen today, but
even if you're down 5K, you still 10K profits.
Yes.
So you're still very good to go, I would say.
Yeah.
No, I haven't sold yet. I'm still holding.
What's your account balance though?
My account balance?
Yeah.
Okay, my balance is $215,013, and my equity is 209.6.
So
because I'm down.
Oh, it's 12%, huh?
It's just a minor setback, so you should nail it.
I know, but I had every day I had a winning day.
and you just needed that one last.
And yesterday, when you're working, and the last hour is the longest hour before you get off.
Yeah. So yesterday I said, okay, guaranteed I'm gonna fuck this up. I knew it. And what happened? And what happened? I screwed it up.
Well, you didn't screw it up yet, so yeah, you can still do it.
Yeah, still doing it. Even if you close everything right now, Your overall DD is only going to be 5,000 and you're allowed 20, right? 24, I think.
Overall, I'm not sure what the overall is.
Overall is 24.
I know that I cannot do daily. Daily, I can't go over 10.
Yeah,
mine's actually 10,000.
if you like close everything right now, you'll still have 19,000 to play with.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm still good, but I want to end this so I can start next week with a phase 2. So that's why I'm monitoring closely to see what happens.
Phase 1 is 8%, so you've already passed if you close everything.
No.
Wait. 16,000, sorry.
I was very close to passing yesterday.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, I was thinking hard. Yeah, 16,000.
And then I got into drawdown. But I think now US 30 is going to break out here. And this shit is so oversold on every time frame.
Yeah.
But I guess US 30 doesn't care.
No, fundamentals don't care.
So you think they're going to have good news again today?
Well, in an hour, there's sales, but that might not be that good. No, actually, no, it could be good because it's last month and things weren't that bad. Things were like opening up and stuff, so sales might be good.
So,
but the previous retail sales for September was 15.1, and it's estimated to 9% only this month, meaning there's potential to beat expectations are bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know if do they speculate in that?
They did it on because like last month also coronavirus scare was bigger because people were, because there was a new pandemic where like it started like people started thinking coronavirus is going to take over again, but it didn't really do that. So,
they do it on purpose, man. So, even when we had the first drop, they set earnings expectations, guidance low for all the stocks like Apple and everything. Yeah. They set their expectations low last year.
Plus they want to justify the tapering and stuff. So they have to make it look like the market's doing really good.
Yeah. Listen, everything is all these numbers, everything. It's all baked in, man.
Yeah.
They make the numbers go where they need them to go, so that the market moves the way they want it to move. It's all a game, man. You just have to. We're just trying to get a little piece of it.
So, as I mentioned in my tweets yesterday, also Bitcoin hit 60K. That's crazy. But see, like Bank of America, it beat its earnings. Wells Fargo beat its earnings. Walgreens beat its earnings. Morgan Stanley beat its earnings. Citibank did.
Of course.
U.S. jobs claims drops. So stuff like this. When you read this news articles, this basically US 30 is stocks. Nas is stocks. SPX 500 is stocks. So if stocks are beating earnings and doing good, that means those are gonna go up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, everything in Florida is doing well. I don't know about other parts of the world, the country.
So that's how you use fundamentals basically to your advantage. Because it doesn't matter what the chart is doing, doesn't matter what's on the chart, what trend line it hit or whatever. If these things are being reported like this and every single thing is in profits, it's gonna go up no matter what. So it's important to pay attention to that. FOMEC was good, so that's
what I don't get is why US 30 hasn't had a pullback.
Because of everything I just mentioned.
I know, but
charts don't matter at that point. Like all the setups don't matter.
Ridiculous. How come I'm not buying instead of selling?
And that's what you should have done after I was mentioning it.
I know, but I was already in. because I said, oh, let me get in here. This looks like a good spot. This isn't going to go above this resistance. And what happened? Boom.
You know, it's not easy, but when you realize, okay, this is only going to push up, you should actually just close and enter opposite direction. And that's not
even you yourself, Igna, mentioned buy one, sell one, and keep the one in profits.
I was making a joke.
But it would have worked out for you.
Yeah.
That's what new traders are thinking, I think. But it's not easy because you want to see your open positions and profits, but so it's not easy to close and move the other way around, because then definitely it's gonna go against you. But some days like yesterday, I've seen those days before. It just keeps going like a trend line.
So I mean, this is US 30 right here. Forget what the charts, you know, the trend lines and this and that. This is October of 2020. This is October of 2021. It has only gone up. So if it hits a major zone, it means nothing. It's gonna still move up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Pullbacks are small. The going up is higher.
Drunk, when do you swing the indices?
I don't.
You don't?
No, not indices.
Okay.
Only regular pairs. Indices. If you have a big account, like a 100,000 or more account, not a funded account, your own, then you can swing it and you don't have to worry about the drawdown. But if you are doing funded, or if you don't have a big account, I don't recommend swinging indices.
Okay.
Because this is a daily chart, and this dip right here is a huge dip on your account. It takes huge margin. And it could blow you out. Look at this dip right here.
Oh, wow. Now I'm 6K down. Unbelievable.
And then when you also get to that big level, you don't want to make too much money, because then you're paying taxes and this and that.
Yeah.
So the US 30 now is flirting with the daily trend line.
Yeah, I see. It's entered my blue already, and it's almost halfway in. So KJ, like this money that you're making, and hopefully you keep making it. So if you say they pay every month, or
every two week.
So every 2 weeks, if you end up with 5K, just put 2K aside. Don't trade it. Put it aside. Use 3K for yourself. Every 2 weeks. So every month you have 4K. In a year, you'll have 48,000, even 50,000, and you can start a real account with 50K and grow that.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning. Something like that.
Yeah.
Because you need to worry about the drawdown and the rules with the funded accounts. So
yeah, because it could go away at any time too.
Just don't play gold.
But also, like, maybe later on, open a second account and pass that, and then combine it, and then you'll be set. And when you combine it, and it becomes a 400K account, right? You have a 200K, right?
Yeah. So
if it becomes a 400K account, trade it like a 200K account, and you'll never go wrong.
Yeah, I was thinking, if I have two 200K account, I wouldn't merge them, because then I would always have a second account if I blew one.
No, but if you merge it and trade it like a 200K account, you have so much room.
Yeah, that's true.
And you can make, on a daily basis or a monthly basis, if you make 10K, that's good money, 10K a month.
Yeah, that is.
You don't need to make more than that. I mean, you can, obviously, but you don't have to. You can always open another account, either with FTMO or maybe my funded, whatever, and have another one there as well, and just make that a business.
Yeah, that would be fun. Have two accounts with MFF, two with FTMO, have to 4, 5, 6 accounts, and you
if you did end up losing an account, doesn't matter because you've cashed out so much. You can always buy again.
Yeah. But the funded accounts are, you don't know when you possibly could lose them. So I wouldn't.
You have to be on your toes every day. But once you have your own account, it's more than 100K. It is just gravy. It's easy.
Yeah. I'm not quitting my job if I have 5 funded accounts. I need to have my own.
Yeah. Once you have your own and you can prove yourself that you're consistent, then you quit your job. I did basically 6 months trading consistently before I quit my account. I'm in my job.
Yeah, I think that's what you have to do. Right now, I can't even understand how I made 20K on the challenge because I can't even make one this week.
So that happens too. Like sometimes you'll have good weeks, sometimes you'll have not so good weeks. But as long as you're keeping the account alive, you're fine.
Yeah. That's
if you cashed out 5K once, but then the next time you cashed out 2K, and then you did 6K, and then you did only 1K, it doesn't matter because overall you count them,
Yeah. And the focus is, of course, just to keep the account. If I'm $500, that's fine. Another 2 weeks, a new opportunity, I'm thinking. So yeah, that's fine.
You work too, right? So
yeah, full time.
This is just supplemental income. It's just something you're doing extra until it becomes your main.
Yeah. So it's not money I'm counting on, but it's fun to have them.
Yep, of course. Good job passing it though.
Yeah, thanks.
That's pretty much the hardest part, and then next is keeping it. But if you keep the same principles, you'll be fine.
Yeah. The weeks often starts good because then a new week, you just had a break in the weekend, you go easy, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, I start to push it a little bit. Not take a higher risk, but I take trades I normally wouldn't have taken on Mondays, I think.
Yeah, that's why you don't see me posting on Mondays.
So you have the same.
What the market does on Monday.
You have the same syndrome.
Yeah.
And the volume is more kicking in, I think, in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday than often Mondays could also be a little bit slow.
Yeah. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is the best days, basically. And then Fridays, you try to get out.
Yeah. Gold is coming down. That's good.
Yeah. Where did you learn how to trade?
What can I say? I watched some YouTubes. I got into A1. Eventually, I got into this Discord group, and I just watch people trade actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I also see how much the fundamentals means. So I try to watch what you are saying, posting. And a lot of it makes sense. Like the gold trade, you shorted gold when it was
going up
hard, and what the hell? But then I looked at the numbers, and the numbers actually didn't say too much. And the dollar was not moving. So I guess my opinion is you maybe. It was a fake out, so it had to come back again. That was what I was thinking about why you took the trade.
Yeah, because I normally have a sense of what it's gonna do, but then banks will move it around, to collect money and this and that. That I cannot control, but I can tell what's gonna happen overall. That's why in my style of trading, SL, I don't use much. Because it's gonna do what I want it to do. It's just when, maybe not right away.
Yeah.
Same thing like with these gold trades too. Like, you know, they didn't work out right away, but they did work out.
Yeah, that's how it is sometimes. So, and you just you gotta play your position size right.
Yeah, and you gotta be aware of the market, of the economy, of the fundamentals, and that's gonna give you the direction it's gonna go in.
Yeah.
Like yesterday's, all those indice trade, oil trade, I did not have to look at a single chart to make those, you know, call outs. It doesn't matter what the charts are doing at that point.
Yeah. I tried to get in a buy in US 30 yesterday, and I did, and I was certain this is gonna go out all day, but still I couldn't keep the position because I wanted to secure the profits.
Yeah.
But it ended. I think almost the highest candle was the last one, or the second last one.
So what I do with those is, of course, I have the 3 TP style, but if you don't want to do the 3 TP style, you know, if you open, say, 0.5 lot, right? So when you started getting NCB and thinking, okay, this is gonna turn, you close 0.30 and you leave 0.20 running. So you've already got profits out already. If it keeps going up, great. If you see it turning down again, close it before it hits your where you opened it, and you're still good that way.
Yeah.
So don't close the whole thing, close partials.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah. And when you open the trade, in your mind, you're already thinking, I'm gonna close partial. And so when you're opening, that's how you determine your lot size to how much you're gonna open.
Yeah, I think I need to open 2 or 3 positions because I'm not always at the charts. I have a pretty busy life, so I can't watch them all the time. So that annoys me a little bit. So then I just close them sometimes.
You can also do trailing stop.
Yeah, I could do that. That would have been fun yesterday on the US 30.
Because trailing stop, you know how that works. It follows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, the start of my trading career, I started to build expert advisors. You know, programming the robots. So I learned how everything worked through coding, but I didn't have a clue about the market, so I couldn't get anyone to make profits. But yeah, that's saw how trading stuff worked.
Well, it's good to know mechanicals, and I mean, it's good to know fundamentals too with the TA and everything. That's the thing about EAs; they don't know the news. They only read the candles.
You know, you can program an EA to trade the news or not trade when there is news also.
Yeah, but it wouldn't know what direction.
No.
Like if it was good news, bad news.
No, you could say when there is high impact news, you could play a buy stop, sell stop, and hope that the news pushes it in one direction. You can do stuff like that, but I think EA is you can build an EA that's working for specific market conditions, but it won't be able to change the conditions when market is changing. So you need to watch it anyways.
Keep an eye on it, yeah. It's like a self-driving car. I mean, it'll drive itself, but you still have to watch it.
Yeah. That's the thing. So you might as well trade manually. But I have a couple. You know, I can. I have a button in my MetaTrader. You know, set the stop losses to break even. I close all my trades, and I can calculate a bit open position. I can risk 2%, 1%, 0.5% based on a level that has. Based on a trend line on the chart, for example. So I can do stuff like that, but it's more of just helping me execute my trades, not trading for me.
That's good. Yeah, it's good to know all that.
Yep.
So,
Signals back.
Oh, please reject this trend line. Jesus.
It is kind of, but
yeah, kind of. with no force, kind of.
Yeah, 'cause it's stalling right now for the news.
The Michigan sentiment. You think that's going to move US30? I can remember one time it didn't meet the expectation and it moved it quite a bit.
Yeah.
This is consumer expectations, so it's making a high impact, I think.
And expectations are going to be higher with Thanksgiving coming and Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah, but we have the problem with the shipping also. So
yeah, but a lot of people that trade don't know that. They just know what they know.
It's all over the news.
But they don't know to put that, together as how it's going to affect Forex.
When I buy a gallon of milk, I feel it.
Yeah.
It's like a kick to the nuts.
Just buy a cow, man. Get your own
Actually, construction materials are through the roof, man.
Yeah, that is crazy.
I go to Home Depot now, and something that cost me, let's say I spend an average of $500. Now it's $1,000.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I had the driveway cemented on the side because I wanted to have RV parking. Cost me like $6K because of materials.
Yeah. Concrete's got to be at least 150 a yard now.
Yeah.
Well, in Miami, everything's booming. I don't think it doesn't matter what price is.
That's those news articles that I posted about people going on strike. They're not only wanting higher pay, but they're also fighting for the rising costs. Because getting a higher pay doesn't mean anything if you're still paying a lot more for everything else.
Yeah. And the like my brother works for a builder that does luxury homes, and he has 16 $30 million homes, 16 of them.
Wow.
And now he's having trouble getting people. So he called me last week, and I'm a builder myself. And I said, well, what do you want from me? I'm a builder. I've never worked for anybody. He says, I need people to help me bring these out of the ground. So I negotiated. Yeah, actually, he agreed yesterday. So he's going to pay me like a subcontractor $20,000 a month to do 2 homes, to bring 2 homes out of the ground and finish them. So they're 2-year each house takes about 2 years because they're big. They're like they're over 12,000 square feet.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
So yeah, I negotiated 2 of them. One of them I start November in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And the other one starts like another month after that. So plus I negotiated that I can still build my own homes. It's actually a pretty sweet deal because they give me all the information from the office. All I have to do is babysit. So, and that's good money, 20K a month.
Yeah, that is.
Plus I have my own remodels and stuff going on. So it'll be a good year for me.
That's good.
And then my trading will take most of it back because I lose a lot. I'm just kidding.
Well, that's gonna change.
No, but I'm gonna change that.
Yep. You are.
I was actually doing well. I just get stuck sometimes.
You always do good and get stuck sometimes.
And then that one time I get stuck, you know what happens is I average because I'm like, okay, it's gonna turn around here. And then I average again and again, and then I find myself in some deep shit.
Yeah.
Go instead of averaging, you should just go the other way. And then when it retraces, you exit.
You can hedge always, yeah.
Well,
I
I do that, but I scalp doing that, you know, like I close them out because I'm afraid to get stuck, you know, in the other direction now.
You should,
you know?
when you do it, you should just close down and don't watch it until the next day, and you're gonna come out good, anyways.
Like
Yeah.
basically, when you get to the hedging, when you see, I use hedging as to try to come out even, not to get profits.
Yeah.
So if I bought here and it went up, I mean, if I sold here and it went up, and if I bought here because it kept going up past the trend line, as soon as I'm broken even, because this is in profits and this is negative, or even like a minimal loss, I'll take it and get out of the whole thing. I don't care at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you just saved your ass, right?
Yeah. So instead of being in a 2K DD, maybe I'll close it at like a $500 DD, but at least I'll be out of it. And now,
yeah, $500 is easy.
Day. Yeah,
easy to come back from. So I'm in 6K DD.
yeah, and you could have avoided that yesterday if you closed them.
Yeah, yesterday I got down to like 12 or 1300 drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
And I was debating whether to close it out. And I'm like, nah, this thing, when the market closes, the Asian market's going to push it down. And, you know, for a retracement. And it didn't. It just kept going up. But I should have known that was going to happen because yesterday it closed as a Mariposa candle. You know, it was completely like an engulfing candle. So
I think maybe gold is doing the same that the US 30 was doing yesterday. It's just gonna keep going down. There's gonna be positive news today, I think. Which is gonna make keep the dollar a bit stronger.
But if the dollar's strong, usually when the dollar goes up, the US 30 should go down.
No, is it?
Yes. Yeah, because GU goes down and US 30 goes down when the dollar is strong.
Because yeah, you're trading against the dollar.
When I'm trading GU, I follow the dollar closely because they are inversely correlated. Like,
but when the news are good, it's strengthening the dollar, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't know what news does to the dollar.
That's what I thought. I'm not a big fundamental guy, but I thought the dollar was strengthening if the news was positive. But US 30 is also going up when the news are good. I don't know.
Not sure.
No, you're right. So good news will make the dollar stronger. But US 30 is moving up because the stocks are going to nuts.
Yeah.
So even if, like, say, dollar is this strong, stocks are this strong. So that's why it's winning. They could be two, both of them could be strong, just one will be stronger than the other. And then same thing with gold. If dollar is strong, gold should fall. Like Ignas said the other day that you know, he thought that gold was the safe haven, and that's where they run to. But that's not the case anymore. BTC crypto has taken over. People put their money in crypto now, not in gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was reading somewhere this morning early, that the Rothschilds own 10% of all of the XRP in the world.
Mm. XRP is not doing that great actually. I mean, right now they are, but what people thought XRP would do is it's not doing that.
I understand zero in the crypto world, and I don't even try to understand it because there's like all these new things come out. My friend talks to me about all these tokens and coins and NFTs, and
NFT is huge. Millions and millions in NFT. But yeah, crypto normally, and I've been saying this from the beginning, the last quarter, it does really well until December. So I know someone here bought it at 43 and kept it.
So you're saying we could watch for shorts before December, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, right now it's hit 60. But yeah, we can watch for it to come down a bit and then buy again. So like around 57 would be a good place to buy again. 57,474 or 57,500.
Why is this thing not moving?
Oh, market's about to open in a minute. And news is going to drop in 30 minutes after that. So market is now open. The Forex market.
All right, so my max drawdown so far today is 6K. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, today is a critical day for you.
Yeah, I don't want to spend my Friday babysitting this.
What are you thinking, like 8K? Call it a day?
I don't know, man. I feel like calling it a day right now. Taking a $5,500 loss.
There's still the New York stock open too.
Right now, it's in that blue area, and that's a critical area. I mean, it could reject there.
It's trying to reject, but it's also trying to move up. It's like just slowly. But it'll pick a direction eventually. But Asian markets, Europe markets, everything did well today. Everything was up. So they might follow through and still go up.
I mean, for me, the right thing for it to do is to pull back to the 200-day on the 15-minute.
Yeah, that's also the pivot line.
That's where I'm thinking it's going to pull back to, and then going to make another big move up.
Yeah, it's a good place for it.
But also, I've been watching other analysts say that if we reject this daily trend line, we could see a big bearish move in the coming weeks. So I don't know. Everybody's got their opinions.
Well, the quarterly earnings were this week, so that's why it's shooting up. But then we'll see what next week brings. And the daily is sitting right at resistance. But it's not the
Yeah,
daily.
It's right on it, man. And if it can go a little, like what I see is 35,200. Right around 35,200 as I see the maximum.
But that could be critical for your account.
It definitely, it will blow me up.
Yeah.
So
Germany, I mentioned, is going to shoot up, and it totally did.
Igna, you could take off half. You can close half, and you have a little bit more to go on. And hope it's going to turn around.
I was thinking of selling, closing my furthest positions down.
Yeah, it could be a good thing, because then you could save some of it if it turns around.
Yeah, I would be closing $1,600.
Yeah,
in loss.
I think I would have done it just to secure that you know, you don't violate.
Yeah, more draw. Rules. I get more drawdown. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to wait a little bit, because sometimes it likes to move down before the news. Now, hold on a second. The 1 hour candle just closed with a wick to the upside.
So the 300K might have been on an aggressive model, and they've taken the aggressive model out. It had a poor success rate. I about my Forex funds.
Uh-huh.
So
I think 200K is plenty, man.
Yeah, yeah.
200K, play it like 100K. Like
yeah,
I would do
I might start
up until yesterday. So news is at 8:30?
Yeah.
Remember, I had Bohr, 20,000 shares of Bohr.
Yeah.
And I was down like 11K.
Yeah.
Now I'm only down 1,600.
Nice.
So I'm gonna wait for that to hit. I think it's gonna go back and retest the $1.67 highs, and I should be able to make 50 cents on 20K is 10 grand.
Nice.
I'm gonna wait for it to test the highs, and then I'm gonna sell. My Tesla is moving up nice. Tesla.
Yeah, so oil is gonna do good. So you're gonna be fine on the Bohr thing.
Yeah, I think after $1.15, it could run, because there's not a lot of resistance up top.
And you could always take half of the profits out, and then leave half running.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play it smart. I mean, people are saying it's gonna go to $4, but I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna, when I get into good profits, I'm gonna just start taking profits, because I've been holding this bag for, I don't know, 6 months now, 8 months.
That's the thing with stocks too. You gotta be able to hold it for a long time to make good money on it.
Yeah, I mean, well, this is a bigger account. It's 150K. So I hold this stuff. You know, I have Apple. I'm holding Apple. I'm holding Bohr. I'm holding Coin, Tesla, and NAC. The one that is not doing well is ARBK. Remember we bought that stuff?
Yeah, I think I still have it open. Let me see.
I'm just gonna hold it. I didn't buy a lot. I only bought like 3 grand worth.
Argo, yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna hold it. Maybe one day it'll surprise me.
Yeah, Argo went to hell.
Is everybody depressed?
Yeah.
I mean, why is this doggone live stream so doggone quiet.
Oh no, we were actually
We were
conversating
talking up
for
until
a
now.
very long time. Just right now, I started looking at some news articles, but
Oh, I see. Okay.
And I'm
yeah,
closing
it was
position.
happening. I'm about to hit TP1 on gold.
Very nice. Congratulations.
Again, this would be the fourth one for today.
What's the fourth one? Fourth one in gold or?
And gold, yeah.
Okay. So gold is
Oh, there it is. TP1 hit.
gold is,
So we did hit the trend line.
that's yesterday's low. God dog, man. It is exceeding yesterday's low. Wow. What do you guys?
RT,
Yes, sir.
what's your take on US 30? Higher today?
Man, that's a hard call to make,
Yeah, right.
because just looking at the structure, I haven't done an analysis on it this morning, but just looking at the structure from last night, you know, it once it passed that I had, the last post I made was a little bit of a head and shoulder pattern, and once it passed that high point, the head, I was like, oh boy, we're still got plenty of bullishness in there. But I don't know where the turning point is. I'm just going to monitor. I would just monitor looking for the transition from bullish momentum to bearish momentum on the lower time frames. That's where you're going to see it first before you see it on the higher time frame. That's what I'd be looking for. And gotta do a good top-down analysis before I even, you know, speak on it. You know what I mean?
Speak on it. No, yeah, but like, so I was mentioning earlier, Asian markets did really well.
Asian markets did really well.
Europe did really well, as far as like, you know, stocks and stuff. So I wouldn't expect anything less out of US until at least lunchtime, and then maybe it'll start dripping down a little bit.
Look at all that positive news, and and just like you said, with the other indices, the other countries. Yeah. It's just, you know, you can't think that it's going to turn. You know, you can't lean towards it just shooting down for no good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll buy some.
So I mean, IGNA has 24K overall DD and 10K daily DD, and he's at about 6K right now. So he's still doing good. Even if he closes everything out, he will still be safe on the daily, and he will still be safe on the overall, if it were not to turn around.
Yeah.
Kevin says you could try the funded trader. They have 400K account.
They have what?
A 400K account? What's the
Okay.
funded trader? Is that another one?
A 400K account. Gee whiz.
Funded trader. Programs. Let's see.
I'm at a bus stop, man. I'm waiting for my bus.
Who is funded K? I mean,
Well,
funded trader.
I've heard of a funded trader. They talk about it in the other chats.
Huh. It's this page.
It's relatively new.
This pop-up will close in 46 seconds. What the fuck?
A funded trader.
They want you to read the disclaimer. Okay, I'll read the whole thing. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah. Okay, I'm done. I'll come back to it. Oh, come on. You could have hit TP2 gold. What are you doing now?
Gold's going to carry the day, huh?
Yeah, gold's been good to us this week. Hit one of my calls, hit 3 TPs. Second one did not activate till now. And it's hit 1 TP. And then the third one already hit 3 TPs. So this week I've had 7 TPs off of gold.
Very nice, sir.
Okay, accept all. All right, funded trader.
John,
Yes.
this is not the one that I posted in the chat.
Oh, you put a link. Okay, let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, this. Okay, the funded trader, funding kingdom, tryout challenge and build empire. Oh shit! I get to play a game too.
I looked at this one maybe 3-4 months ago, and I saw the website, and I was like, "Is this a serious prop firm?"
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So phase 1, 40,000 I have to make. Phase 2, 20,000 I have to make. My maximum loss is 48,000, and maximum daily loss is 24,000. Damn, that's pretty good actually. Profits of 80%. I'm gonna have to read some reviews and shit before I even
Of
decide.
course, yeah.
Their 200K is cheaper than the my Forex funds. My Forex funds is 979. These guys are 899. And I believe FTMO for 200K is about 1,400 American dollars.
You could join their Discord and review it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you? Do you know anybody, or are you in it, or did you?
Yeah, I currently phase 2.
You're in phase 2 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, which one? The 200 or 100?
I tried the 50K first.
50K. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, good job. We're getting. So, how far are you?
Hold on. Currently in profit, 2,100.
Very nice.
So you have $400 to go.
Yeah.
Nice. And
$400 to go. That's great.
how much is your max drawdown so far?
Yeah. Max drawdown.
Yeah. Do you have any negative close, or you're fine on that?
No.
Okay, that's good. Good job.
Yeah.
Gold hit TP2, guys.
I think GU is a good short. I'm short in EU right now for a bus stop trade.
RD, you think GU is a good sell, so you're selling EU?
No, that's not what I said.
Wasn't it?
I'm saying GU is a good short right now. I'm in EU.
Ah, okay.
You know, I'm not going to be in all of them, but I was just saying. I just mentioned as a side part, I'm in one of them, EU, and I think the USD pairs. You know, as far as the bus stop is pulling out of the station. That's all I'm trying to say. You might want to take a look at them for possible entries.
For your own entertainment purposes.
For your own entertainment purposes. AUD is looking pretty good, even though it was been sideways during London. But
dude, like
that was a great. It was a great short.
Buying against JPY, you could never freaking go wrong. Week after week.
What did you just do with JPY?
I didn't do anything.
Why are you saying that? What made
JPY
you
is
say that?
always so damn weak. It'll get strong, but then it'll get weak. Look at what it did this week. I mean, it's dropping right now, but this whole week, that's Chef JPY. This is AUD JPY right here. Look at that. Just an uptrend. GBP JPY.
Okay.
CAD JPY. Anything against JPY always does well. USD JPY. Because JPY on news, it'll do good for a couple of days and then it just goes back down to dying. So those are really good to keep an eye on. When JPY is doing good, follow it. And then as soon as it starts doing bad, get in, against them, and you'll be fine. Tip of the day. All right, so what is Wall Street doing? Everything's green. We're 50 points up so far. Broke a 4-session losing streak. Today they're gonna decide on Johnson & Johnson's booster shot. Trust Financial beat estimates by a whopping 21 cents per share. PNC Financial better than expected. $23andMe surged 9%. Alcoa also in profits. Del Taco reported quarterly earnings of 11 cents per share. Well, there's more good news on stocks. So I don't see a big drop in US 30 right away. It is fighting a major trend line though on a daily and 4-hour. See how that plays out.
And I hope somebody took AUD.
AUD what?
AUD USD.
The one you just called it out?
Yeah, GU and AU. They just dropped. The bus came on time. If you got on that bus, you're in first class.
Yeah, it's coming down more. AUD USD.
I'm gonna try my best to take a hard look at the indices and figure out the best way to trade these things, because you guys, you Igna, KJ, you guys like that those indices, man. And I keep talking about regular old Forex pairs, and it seems like I'm talking from the 1980s or something when you guys are talking. Like y'all ain't even thinking about Forex pairs anymore, you know?
I stroke out. Is it stroke out or striked out? Striked out, right? Struck out. Okay, that's the word. So I struck out twice this week on Forex pairs, and every indice and gold hit their marks. Like I'm losing my touch with, it seems like, with regular Forex pairs at this point. But I'm a big fundamental guy, so that's where indices work out for me in a big way.
Listen, I spoke to a guy, a staffer on my Forex funds, and he said by far the biggest winners when he's looking at people who are profiting and whatever, the biggest winners are always indices.
Yeah, so it's just easier and faster.
Yeah, he said, but they also are the ones that cause people to lose their accounts.
Yeah.
So, but indices are definitely the number one biggest, you know,
I remember
profit maker. Yeah.
In A1 group, when I used to like always post my gold trades, all my winners, and all the new people wanted to do gold, and they started getting into gold, and every week you hear 2-3 people blew their account. Remember those days?
Yeah, man. I was one of them. I was one of them. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I want to trade gold too. Oh my God.
It's not easy. It's doable, but it's not easy.
Shoot. Not easy. That's a kind word for it. I got ruined. I didn't get ruined. I got ruined.
Yeah, people will be happy for a while, and then all of a sudden, oh, I blew my account, never touching gold again. And then they open a new account and touch gold again.
But I came to A1 already wise about gold, because that was the first blown account I ever had was with gold. And then the guru that I was with at the time got me into oil next. What do you think happened there?
Oil?
Yeah.
Were you putting big lots?
I didn't know anything about risk management at that time, man. I had no idea.
Oil is a harder one to blow your account on.
So it took me from the frying pan and threw me into the fish grease, and I was just, you know, I had 2 blown accounts. I'm talking about like a good $10,000 sunk inside of about 3 months. I was done. I was done, man. So, but by the time I got to A1, though, I was like, I ain't messing with gold, man. y'all mess with it if you want to. Yeah, I was pretty hit by that time. I was abused, man. I was abused.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who take advantage of new traders a lot.
Everybody goes through it. Well, that's a common story anyway. Some people find a good guru, a good teacher, mentor from the beginning. Some people are lucky that way. I was not. I'm the typical story. I went through a bunch of them and saw all kinds of failures, failures and blown accounts, all kinds.
Yeah, I learned on my own mostly, but I was just basically just a scalper until I met a guy who did swings, and he put me on, and you know, then swings worked out for me too. But wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't have looked at swings the same way.
A little guidance, boy. A little guidance, and stressing education.
Yeah, and especially if someone else is successful and they tell you, you gotta listen. Yeah, they're obviously doing something right.
Yep, that's a fact.
Oh, so news dropped.
Who's dropped? US 30?
No, news. Oh no, it is dropping right now.
It is 8:30. God dog it, man.
Retail sales. better than expected, looks like.
Oh my goodness. If anybody took that bus this morning, boy, you are on time, Jack.
It has still more room to go down. AUD USD does. Let me look at EU. Oh, EU is busting.
And you know I'm happy.
I hear the.
Oh yeah.
And GU, yeah, GU is coming down more, which means gold is also gonna come down more, which it is. About to hit my TP tree.
But gold is not giving another entry, man.
Why would it? The entry was yesterday, man.
I mean,
yeah, all the US news is positive. They did set it up to win, as we had discussed earlier in here.
okay.
Because I think KJ mentioned this. The last month's expectation was 15.1%. This month's expectation is 9%. So they
lowered the bar. I see.
Yeah, they lowered the bar for it to win, and it came out at 13.9%.
That's BS, man.
And we also discussed that this is part of the whole, they need to justify the tapering. They need to make it look like the economy is doing well.
Wow.
And so they lower the bar, so numbers look better, even though it's not better than last month. It's still better.
That is some straight horny toads. Hey, look, if you look at the Dixie, the Dixie went up to yesterday's high, seeking that liquidity. And look, well, for you, it's on that 200. It's hitting that 200. And I'm thinking, the way it's rejecting there, I'm thinking that bullseye is going to develop. What do you think?
At this point, yeah, it's currently below the 200. It touched the resistance and the daily high. Basically matched the daily high. We got the first dot out of it. So if it does start coming down at this point, that means gold, EU, GU, everything's gonna go up.
Oh, really? Okay, I got you. But it's just the way it went up there for that liquidity and then rejected from that area. It's like, whoa. But maybe gold will give a nice entry.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not over yet because this is only 3 minutes into this candle.
That's it. These things can be really fleeting, you know.
And then we still have the stock exchange open.
Got the New York Stock Exchange right behind it coming. I got out of my my EU with a lot of good feelings. I'm going to leave this runner though. I should leave a runner. But AU, EU, GU is chopping its way down, but it's still going down. That was a good call there. But
we need our EU expert in here one day, man.
Say again?
We need our EU expert in here.
Who's that?
Punisher.
Who?
Punisher.
Punisher, oh yeah. Mr. Punisher. He's doing big the long-term hold swings. You know, he's on some global takeover stuff. I don't know what he's talking about sometimes.
Another level.
Listen, man, there's no joke. That's not a joke. When we used to joke around about saying this guy's on another level, he's on the PhD kind of level, and but the thing is, he talks about secrets all the time. He talks about, I can't reveal this, I can't reveal that, and he doesn't even he doesn't even let you know if there's a connection with anything. He just says, you know, I'm privy to some higher up information that I can't reveal, and I'm like, what does it mean, man? What are you talking about? It just
if you
tell us what you're talking about.
If you had that kind of information, wouldn't you be able to take a $20 account to 2,000 to 20,000 like in no time because of the insider information?
Yeah, but how do we know he hasn't done that? How do we know what he's done as far as that, as far as his trading goes? He gives setups, you know, he says this and that or whatever, but we don't.
Have you ever followed through to see if it's happening the way he says? As far as like he says, oh, you know,
fractal
is gonna form here and then it's gonna do this.
I don't track it, but yeah. what I'll do is I'll take a quick glance at it when he makes a mention of something. I say, yeah, there's a fractal there. You know, that'd be it. I don't know if he's how big he's profiting, or what. He doesn't give enough information to us to draw any kind of conclusion either way. As far as I'm concerned, I don't see it anyway. I don't know if he's rich from trading or he's full of crap. I have no idea. I have no idea. You know what I mean? I know that when he makes those calls, he makes the setups, he sends those setups and everything, all of that makes sense. And when he starts breaking down seasonal watch lists, and he starts saying, you know, this is what it's done 5 years ago, this is what it's done this season, and this season, this is why it's going to be off for, you know, when he starts tracking it that way, you know, and he starts talking about the mercantile exchange and what they're doing there in, you know, in correlation with his analysis from, you know, he starts throwing up charts. I don't know if you've seen the charts he uses.
I've seen it from his phone, right?
Huh? No, not those charts. I'm talking about charts from this economic something or other where they track how the euro is affected by these commodities, what commodities are moving along with euro and stuff, and how they all come together. I can't articulate it the way he can at no level. And yeah, I'm not even. I'm like, what are you talking about, bruh? You know what I mean? I understand support resistance. What are you saying? You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep up with him. He gives enough information where you say, "Dang, this dude is looking at, you know, from a big scope." You know. You
know, if I told people that I have insider information, I can make it totally believable because a lot of things I call out ahead of time and it happens that way. Sure. And that doesn't mean I know insider information. It just means I'm aware of what's happening.
Well, see, but the thing is, what do I have to gauge you by? Can I draw a conclusion either way? I'm not going to be convinced by somebody just saying, "Hey, I do this, I do that, I do this." I say, "Well, show me." You know, I'm a New Yorker. That's it. Show and prove. If you can't, you're talking crap.
My stuff, I call it in the group. Okay, so it's there.
Yeah, well, but here's the deal, though. Why would I connect that to some inside information that you might have? You know, that would work with newer traders, but for me, I'm saying, okay, you know, can you know, have you demonstrated that you understand market structure, that you understand trends? Do you understand the biggest scope?
All I'm saying is, if I wanted to, I could pull it off.
I mean, of course,
with the knowledge that I have, and all that. So what I'm trying to say is that doesn't always mean that that person that's trying to pull it off actually has inside that information.
It doesn't mean either, and that my point is that it doesn't. I can't draw a conclusion either way, just on you saying that I'm getting it from inside information.
Yeah, like what was that one guy in A1, that freaking 17-year-old?
What are you talking about?
That one little kid that was in A1 that kept saying,
"Oh, that what's his name? Anderson."
Anderson.
Yeah, he was it actually labeled himself as the what do you call it? The inside. No,
the banks were calling him and telling him what they want to do.
Yeah, bank trader, something like that. you know, and when I first got there, I was like, the inside trader or whatever, right? He starts giving these nicely worded evaluations and whatnot, and then I'll see him say, "Nah, that didn't work out. That didn't work out." I'm like, what is the bank's telling you, man? You know what I mean? There was one time though, where he said, short such and such here. That's all I'm saying. And that came true. And I was like, hey, this guy is like magic.
Well, you're about to get lucky sometime.
That didn't happen again, though. That's what I was gonna follow up with. That didn't happen again. And I saw, remember, I don't know if you remember Don Hale.
Yeah. He had a group, right? And he started promoting or something.
No, not Don Hale. That's a different guy. This Don Hale, he used to just do GU all the time, and they went head to head, butting each other's heads with some analysis. And Don Hale ended up being correct. And I was like, but you're the bank trader, though.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, I was like, you're the bank trader, man. Get out of here. Then somebody told me he was 16 or 17. I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, the banks are calling a 16-year-old, telling him, this is my next move. And people bought it. Like, it was so crazy.
Hey, listen, though, he worded it in a way that a newer trader just coming in, learning, who got there through watching Nick's videos.
Yeah.
What are they going to be thinking? They're going to be thinking, hey, he's the truth. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. He's blowing my mind right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure Igna is not very happy right now with US 30.
Oh man,
that thing is booming up.
Well, when I first got on here, I know you had to discuss this before I got on here, but like you said, with all these positive news and everything, even in other countries, the indices are strong right now. There's no reason to think it's going to turn around out of nowhere.
And yeah, like I mentioned, all the clues are in here in my Twitter. Like, you can't say you don't know fundamentals. You just have to read the headlines and you'll know that US 30, SPX 500, NAS, Germany, UK 100, these are all stocks. That's all they are. So if you follow stocks, you'll be able to determine where it's going to go. And if you look at all the news that I posted yesterday,
all that good, what do you call earnings reports?
Yeah,
every slew of them.
Pretty much. Yeah. So how you expect it to fall at that point? You can't. And even oil and Germany, everything I posted on here about, and everything did exactly what I said it would. And that wasn't fluke, Volkswagen.
Oh man, I'm getting murked.
Yeah.
I'm getting murked.
I saw that. Volkswagen is a German company, so Germany is obviously going to do good off of that news. Bitcoin 60K, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Walgreens, Morgan Stanley, Citibank, everything, and jobs.
Those aren't little boys; those are big boys.
Exactly.
All right, the market movers. Look, Igna.
Yeah.
Man, cut your freaking losses, man, and look at the New York Stock Exchange and maybe catch the wave,
Yeah, I'm gonna cut everything. I'm gonna lose $6,500 now.
Yeah, but he's allowed 24K.
This isn't gonna stop, huh?
You're allowed 24K.
Yeah, overall, and he's allowed 10K a day.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm gonna ask you something. You think he should hold? You think he should hold instead of trying to catch the longs?
So this dip right here is a Forex open. We still have New York Stock Exchange open, which has this heavily.
It's going up. It's going up today, guys. I'm getting out. All right. Goodbye, money.
Listen, man. It's not goodbye, man. It's
you still fine.
I'll see you later, man. That's all it is.
Bye.
I'll see you later.
Close. Fuck me.
No, man. No, man. No, fuck you, man.
That's my stupidity.
It's not stupidity.
There we go.
Just
slap the modesty right out of me.
You'll scalp that right back in how long? How long would it take? 2 days? That's it.
If this fucker goes down now, I will be so mad. Oh my God.
It has to have a good reason to go down, though. That's the thing.
75. It hasn't broken my blue box yet.
Say again?
It hasn't broken my magic blue box yet.
Oh, now you tell me?
Well, no, it's still gonna move up in my opinion. It won't start falling until at least 1 p.m. Eastern. And even then, it's gonna just trickle down. It's not gonna move down.
Why would it, again, why would it peak at before the New York Stock Exchange?
Yeah.
Where there's going to be volume coming in. Why would it peak then? You know, why would, you know, just, you know, I'm trying to just make sense of it. But again, I'm in Euro, USD, GU, AU. I'm in Forex pairs, man. You know, they're not dependent too much on earnings reports.
Everything is super oversold, overbought, man. Everything.
What are you referring to, brother? What do you mean?
US 30 on every time frame, it's super overbought.
Well, I mean, what goes up must come down, and I pointed out last night that there was a break of structure to the upside, so there will be a return to impulse. The question is, when? And there has to be something in place that would turn price down.
All right, so October of 2020 moved up.
It's almost at my resistance.
Did not fall. Moved up, did not fall. Moved up, did not fall. Now we're in October of 2021. Why would it fall?
So you're telling me I could throw a 10 lot on there right now?
For it to go up?
Yeah.
You totally can, and you will be a millionaire if it was your own account. On here, you might go over the DD levels on a funded account.
That's the difference, man. Rules.
Yeah.
You got to trade through somebody else's rules and limitations and restrictions.
Now I'm down to 207,000 again.
So you need to make
still in profit.
5,000 more?
9,000.
9. Okay.
All it is a step back, man. A step back. That's it. It's a see you later.
Germany, though, if anyone took my advice yesterday and bought it, you'd be.
But what about today?
Then still, look at it. This is Germany.
No, I'm saying, is there a entry?
Oh no, Germany is good to buy and hold for the next month.
Why? Why is it so strong fundamentally?
Germany has a lot of good news, like their quarterly, their economy. Just posted about Volkswagen doing really well.
What about finding a replacement for Merkel?
For who? Oh, the what?
Yeah, for the prime minister.
Oh, I don't know their prime minister. I just know the economy. I don't know what he's doing.
All right.
Why, is he bad?
No, Merkel's had this, you know, got to be replaced.
Okay.
And that's the head of state. And I would figure that would have some kind of effect on the German economy.
What I found out is that their politics don't mess with the charts as much as we would think like the US ones do.
Very interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Like they just had an election and it barely had an effect on the market.
Okay.
And if there was an election in the US, shit would be flying up and down.
Yeah. 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 All right. I leave that to you.
And also because I think it's
Yes.
looked at as a whole as far as Europe or UK. Like these are all, they all are like,
Yeah, I hear you. Like
crumbled
the
in together
European
instead of
Union,
US being on its own.
the European Union
Yeah.
kind of situation.
But
That's
if
it.
one is doing bad, the other's doing good, and they kind of even themselves out.
I can dig it.
Well,
Fuck.
it's coming down.
An entire week of trade, 2 weeks of trading, fucking down the tubes.
Hey, but you still have plenty of time, and you're still in profit.
And
Oh, my goodness.
I'm about to hit TP3.
Look at gold, man.
Right.
God, dog it, Goldie. Goldie.
Anyone reading reading charts would have said, oh, it's going up. Even, I believe KJ mentioned earlier that you sold gold and it was moving up. I couldn't put it together. And then I saw that thing fell hard. So it's not just reading charts. You have to know fundamentals as well. There you go, TP3 hit. There is 9 TPs on gold this week. And that's let me see how many pips that is. Major pips. So 170 times 3. We've got 510 pips on gold this week.
Very good.
This 200K account, I should be able to parse it real easy with 10K and 24K allowance.
Yeah, that's what I said too.
Yeah, but different trading styles between you and me.
Yeah, I do basically just scalping. But the reason why I do that is because I'm working. So in between, I pick up my phone, I see, oh, let me grab a couple pips here, and I grab them, So yeah. I don't like setting it down and holding a trade, especially on indices.
Yeah.
And that style has been working for me.
So if on a 200K account, I wanted to pass it in 5 days, I would need to make $3,200 a day.
With your style, it's doable.
Yeah. Especially with indices.
You have to get good entries though.
Well, yeah, I got that part.
Up until yesterday, I didn't draw down, not one day have I drawn down more than 2K. On every day, not more. Some days I didn't draw down more than $500 because I was getting good entries.
Well, yeah, there'll be always off days. The thing is, like, you've already had a head start, so this little loss doesn't mean much. Now it did touch the 50, like I said, and then got rejected. Now trying to move up again. That was the place to buy. But it might come down a little more. Ooh,
you're planning on buying indices today?
Yeah, I was thinking if it gives us a chance Market opens in 6 minutes, so wonder if it comes down again, I might buy it. But that 50, like I mentioned earlier, was the place we would have gotten a little bit of profit right now already.
Yeah.
Just a few small lots and get out quick.
Yeah.
This is going to sell off today, guaranteed. No, I'm talking to the. It's going to an order block, and then it's going to sell off.
US 30?
Yeah.
We shall see. That is a possibility. It has crossed my blue now. But yeah, that major resistance at 35,364.
Thing is, it's making this move before the open. I'm just going to stay out of it, man. I've taken enough of a beating. But I can almost bet you this thing is gonna sell off. It's hitting the top of the trend line on the 1 hour chart. So this morning I said rejection at 35,200. So let's see what happens.
35,184.
Oh, it's not an exact science, but somewhere around there.
Nope. We're gonna hold you to 35,100, 200.
Okay. Don't hold your breath.
You heard it here first.
It actually hit 35,200. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at that.
Okay, so the stock exchange is now open. It's doing a little retracement, down first and up. Maybe. Pushing down hard.
It's going to come down to the daily trend line and then go up probably.
$50 is at about 35,049. Wasn't expecting NAS to do that.
I'm glad I got out earlier because those two spikes
Were pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah, before the market opened.
I took a buy on NAS 100.
I'd like to see US 30 get to the 50-day.
Yeah, I'm about to take a buy on US 30 right now. A little more down. And I'm taking a small buy on US 30 as well. Let this marinate. So far, so good. That's a nice looking wick on NAS. Little struggle on this market open.
I don't know. I got it coming down, man. Everything's way overbought. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually hits all my old TPs.
I think it's got a little bit more surge in it before it does.
Hey, Drunk, this might not even move that much today.
I know. It looks like that because normally there's a bigger move during stock open.
This might just stay around here.
It could be pre-news, right? Because there's some high impact news coming in.
Is there?
10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh, the Michigan thing.
I missed that one. Oh, there. Yeah, there is. I didn't see that. Well, let's wait for that then.
I mean, just looking at the 1 hour chart, this makes me want to sell US 30 so bad. Even the 4 hour chart.
All right, I'm gonna take my profits on the indices now. I close US 30. Then I'm gonna close NAS Now, profit.
Make sure for one that got something.
All right, so I'm closed out of everything. Gonna wait on news. 5 minutes.
It keeps pushing before the news.
Yeah. Did you close all yours?
No, I took one buy, so I'm still in the buy.
Okay, I closed.
I'm gonna react if it's bad news. I'm getting out.
Okay. I'm selling GU. I'm putting the numbers in the group.
So it's the news are a bit under the expectations. So I'm gonna take a sell here and see what it does. I'm exiting my position.
Okay.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna go back to work.
All right, man. You too.
See ya.
I'm gonna call it a day too.
All right.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Yep.
Hi, John.
Okay. Bye.